Hello, hello, hello. I am the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo practitioner, your favorite hoodoo auntie, baby, your hoodoo teacher. I'm here with another Am I the Asshole story. So here we go. And I was in the middle of doing something, but when I got this, I stopped exactly what I was doing so that I could address this here. Okay. So this is titled Am I the Asshole for, well, please read and see. Good day. So I wanted to know if I'm the asshole for not wanting to use someone anymore to help me with my divination. So I have a lot of situations going on: custody battle, domestic violence battle, landlord battle. And I went to someone that I thought I knew how to do my divination or was an expert in doing my divination. And she told me that she would do it, but she would have to use a EFI divination because deities have been coming to me when doing meditations and also my dreams. I should be taking notes because I want to address every goddamn battle. So after I read this, I'm going to go climb through this whole email and address some shit. And I want this to be a learning experience for my babies watching. Okay. Dude, where did I leave off? Oh, meditation also in my dreams. She also advised that I had to make a mandatory mentoring with her after the divination because I will not do things my way, quote unquote. She tried to work with me with one situation for court. She says she used Madame Sojourner Truth to help assist in the results, and the results did not work. In my previous learnings, I was taught that if a situation is heavy with multiple layers, I would need to work each situation layer by layer, even if they are linked together. Her mentoring is $50 a month. I also told her that my money is tight. So the last thing I want to do is continue to spend money and putting money upon money for paying for mentoring when everything that I've been doing has been somewhat working. She does a TikTok live about me, calling me out, saying that I lied to her when I didn't. She has instructed I had instructed her previously that the reason why the work she was doing for me didn't work was because I missed instructions by what I was taught, and told her only part of what I was going on because I was told you have to work the situation layer by layer and not all at once, regardless if the layers are linked together. She messaged me on Facebook Messenger saying, again, I am not going to do your divination. You're going to do it my way. And I'm not going to let you do things your way. You're going to do it my way. I told her that I've had some deities come to me, some Loas, and are willing to help me with the situation. And I want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. I have had deities come to me in my meditation during my dreams, and she said they did not come to you. I don't understand how that worked, but everything that I have been doing so far has been right because I am choosing to stand my ground and say, hey, I don't like what you did on TikTok Live about me using my government name that I really, and she said using my government name at that, and I really got a nasty scolding attitude messages in Facebook Messenger telling me I should not bullshit her and tell me that I need to do things her way. And to be honest, I think that that's the only way to go. Am I the asshole for standing my ground and continuing to do things my way? I can't be an asshole if something don't feel right. Baby. Woo. So I'm finna dissect this thing. And I'm going to put that on my beet juice. This is a side note: beets, celery, some ginger, some damn kale, and some damn dragon fruit. A bitch trying to lose weight, but we finna move off that and move on to this shit. So let me start from the very beginning. I want to know if I'm the asshole for not wanting to use someone to help with my divination. Hell no, you're not the asshole. Babies tend to think that they have to use somebody who's more experienced. That's where I come in to teach you and empower you to do your own work, to level up in your own power. So once you get to a certain level, where deities are communicating with you, talking to you, you do your own work. Now, granted, I'm one who do not read myself. I cannot read myself. I go to a trusted reader to read myself. I can look into situations into my life and know a proper magical course of action, how to navigate the situation. But as for giving myself a reading, that's something that I don't do and I don't recommend you do either. But in this situation, when you're dealing with multi-layer situation, like you said, custody battle, domestic violence battle, landlord battle, and you went to someone who you trusted, who you thought that could help you, and the bitch told you that you're not going to do things your way, you're going to do it my way. That, in my opinion, is spiritual bullying. And let me clarify exactly. Somebody trying to come in, they're going to have to wait because I'm on this right now. We're not even open yet. Spiritual bullying is when a person who professes and puffs and claims to be of a certain level in the spiritual realm pick on, belittle, berate, and bully younger babies in the craft. Doesn't matter the chronological age. I'm talking about the actual spiritual age. For example, I'm an old schooler in this hoodoo lane. I've been doing this shit for a cool minute. But I pride myself on cradling, loving, cuddling, and taking care, teaching, and gaming up babies in the craft. I am a woman of a certain age, but there might be a woman who's 50, 60 years old who's new. I'm not finna treat her like dog shit because I have more experience in this craft. That's not how I roll. I get joy when I see babies grow up and I teach them and they do the work, my spells follow my direction, and they leveling up. That gives me joy. Any teacher feels good when they teach a student and their student is flourishing under their tutelage. This person that you went to, and I have no idea who this person is. Somebody apparently that's on TikTok and Facebook, another person in the craft. I don't know. Again, I have told you guys before, a lot of these witches in this lane have a lot of ego situationery going on. Okay. They suck their own dicks in this lane and they love to suck their own peens and they get off on that. I'm not that one. I don't need to suck my own. It ain't that damn serious. But she tells you, you will not do things your way. And it's your situation. You're going to do it her way. That's spiritual bullying, period, point blank. Now, moving right along, because the work didn't work. You said that she used Madame Sojourner Truth. She did spell work for you and it didn't pop. If you've been following me for a minute, you already know why. And I'm going to go ahead and say it for the people who don't know. My intent will never be more powerful than your intent for your situation. Let me say that again for the cheap seats in the back. My intent will never be more powerful than your intent for your situation. These ego-driven hoodoo people in this lane, my colleagues, will never tell you that shit because they want you, they thrive, and they excel in the belief that they're more powerful. Therefore, you need to come pay me to do your work. I don't need anybody in this world to suck my own penis to make me feel puffed up. I did my own work in this lane. This shit wasn't freely given to me. I had to go through some shit. I had to get my ass whooped by spirit. I had to level up on my own. I had to have a lot of screaming, crying, addressing my shadow self nights to level up. So no, I'm not more powerful than you are. I'm just a teacher, and that's literally it. You can do the same exact thing, but you're just going to have to go through the ropes and the lanes to do so. And from the sound of this letter, baby, it sounds like you're doing that. This other teacher, they're not going to tell you that shit. And I'm not coming for whoever the fuck this is because I literally don't know who this person is. In this email, you did not state a name of who the person is. But I'm finna give you some clear-cut indicators on how this person that you are referring to is low vibrational as fuck. They're doing shit I would never do. Let me give you Exhibit A. Her mentoring is $50 a month. Mine is $6, but we not finna discuss that. I'm not finna judge nobody else's prices. If you tell her that your money is tight and she wants you to continue to spend money, but when you said that you wanted to do your own way, because when you address the deities yourself, who called you The deities came to you, told you they wanted to work with you. You answered the call and you're doing it your way. She calls you out on TikTok live using your full government name as a form of bullying and shame because you chose not to pay her and use her to do the work for you. Are you serious? That's exhibit A, B, and C for the person is a low vibrational ass spiritual bully. Because that ain't some shit I would ever do. If any one of my students told me they wanted to do something their way, I would ask them to tell me the outcome and be safe and do it da-da-da-da-da. Long as they're not doing something hella reckless, do it your way. Do it your way because that's how you learn. That's some bullshit that she did that to you, okay? Moving right along. Now, what you said, I can tell you've been listening to some of my teaching, baby, because you said you were told that if the situation has many layers, you should address each layer individually. Absolutely correct. That is 100%. That's why I always say this is called spiritual work, not spiritual sit on your ass. I mentioned that in my 7-knob candle spell tutorial, where I taught people how to do the 7-knob spell. How if you have a situation that's multi-layered, different situations, even if they're all combusted together. For example, you're dealing with a custody situation, but the situation has multi-layers, then you address each layer individually and work them individually. You'll see such better results doing it that way. So when you said that, and she told you no, do it her way. There is no 100% right way and wrong, like right, 100% cookie cutter way to deal with anybody's situation. And if you're already talking to the Loas and you're talking to the deities and you're talking to them and they're telling you this is what they need you to do to fix your situation, you are 100% not the asshole. I am proud of you for standing your ground and continuing to do things your way. If you need a consultation to assist you, I'm here to help you, baby. And I know this person who it is glad to see you, but I will not mention your name because I don't do no low vibrational ass fuck shit like that. Like mentioning people's full government name on a goddamn TikTok because they decided that they weren't going to pay me to do work for them. Newsflash, I don't do work for people. I am not a person you can hire to do a spell for you. I teach you how to do your own damn spells so that you can learn, so that you'll never have to come to anybody, so that you're not codependent on another practitioner, so that you can build your relationship up with spirit. And so that last but not least, most importantly, so that this tradition can be passed on to next generations. I am not for sale. This person that you went to is for sale. They want to charge you $50 a month and they are demanding that you do it their way because they sit up and they want you to suck their dick. I'm not her. She is not me. So no, my vote is that you are not the asshole. I'm glad you're standing your ground. I'm glad you're doing it your way, especially if you are being led by spirit to do so. Okay? And it sounds to me like you are. The reason why that spell didn't work with Sojourner Truth is because that wasn't the method you were supposed to go on. Period. The method you're supposed to go on is the method that spirit is guiding you to go on. Okay? So no, you're not the asshole. But it is an asshole ass move to try to bully people and call them out on TikTok lives. I don't know who the fuck you talking about. I promise you I don't. No clue. But that's some bullshit. And if any other practitioner out there, I'm probably going to get some phone calls and emails, and that's fine. Y'all already don't like me, and that's okay. But how about we just do better? And I'm speaking to my colleagues, the experienced ones in the craft. How about we don't bully these babies coming up to us? How about we act better than the church and the mosque? Somebody coming to us and don't know, how about we just teach them instead of charging them and digging in their goddamn wallets? Okay, how about that? How about we do better so that people can turn away from these Eurocentric traditional spiritual systems and go right back to Mama Africa where it all started? How about that? I am the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo practitioner. If you have an Am I the Asshole story, the description box has the email where you can send it. Everything will be confidential, period. So if you mention a person's name, change the name when you send it to me, or I might change it, but I will not ever out you for asking me for help. That's just not what I do. I keep my witchy HIPAA and I keep my confidentiality. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a great day. Ashe.